What's going on, guys? I'm back at you again, and I'm gonna break down as much as I can of this game, and then maybe we'll do a part two, just because I don't have much time, but I did want to get this out to you. I didn't want to wait 2 days, because 2 days after the Super Bowl, no one really cares. No one even cares now, but we like to see all the mess ups and all the fake things that they do. So let's see what happens on this play. Motion over. And right off the bat, you can see the defensive end over here does a good job, and then he just backpedals instead of fighting to get upfield and make the tackle. And I don't know how a 4-yard play is on the highlights. We're not going to watch every 4-yard play they do. So what happens on this play? Oh, this is the pass interference, isn't it? What's up with this pass rush? Look at Chris Jones not really fighting. Look at Chris Jones. What is Chris Jones doing there? That is really so. Chris Jones, that's what you were taught to do. And then let's look at everyone else. Lackluster. Everywhere else is very lackluster. Having sex right there. 56 is just jumping, hopping around. And then the coverage is just no one on him. Literally, the guy was like 12 yards away from him by the time the ball arrived. I don't know what kind of coverage that is where your guy's 12 yards off, but alright. That looked like a false start. Okay, and no one... Alright, I was going to say no one covers Saquon. No, they had Saquon. Linebacker had him. Really, though, if he looks quickly, this guy's open. But he's definitely running a deep route. That's why he didn't throw it. And you can tell the Chiefs aren't really trying to get to the quarterback here. Look at this. Number 90 could have literally shoved the guy into his lap, but he stops. And then goes for the jump up instead of keep bull rushing. I don't know. They definitely didn't show up this game. Not that I have a dog in the fight, but I'm just glad I was able to see the beginning of the game when I saw Mahomes. He was just so sad walking up to that coin toss. Like, I knew right away they were going to lose. It's just like, he just gave it away. He does it every time. When he's so happy before the game and fired up and souped up and screaming and yelling, you know they're going to win. When he's quiet and everyone else is quiet, lifeless, they all know the fix is in. Travis looked like, you know what I mean, it was over. Like, it was all bad. He was dropping passes in the dirt. All time terrible. They were told to. I guess he's spying. And then he goes the wrong way. He's the spy and went the wrong way. Guys, you guys have to understand. I didn't notice this in the game. So 32 is the spy. Spy means that you watch the quarterback, whatever movement he does, you mirror that movement. So if the quarterback runs left, you run left. The quarterback goes right, you go right. If the quarterback stays put, you stay put. So I want you guys to watch 32. He doesn't mirror his movement. You're going to see Jalen go left, dude goes right, and then goes back left. But by then it's too late because now you're making up the steps that you already lost. So watch this. Watch 32. What is he doing? First of all, you would never be that far in if you were spying. Like, you would never be that close because you're too close to the line of scrimmage and you're not going to have enough time to read and react. So him being that close is not really something that would happen. And on top of that, this guy was left open. I doubt they would let that happen. But you see what I mean, though, guys? Jalen's going right, and this guy's going the opposite way. Watch Jalen. Jalen goes one way, the guy goes the other. See? Clearly, Jalen is going right, and then this guy goes left. Well, this guy goes to his right, and Jalen goes to his right. That's literally not going to work. Now he's chasing again. It doesn't even explode off his right foot. He's just jogging and then falls on his face after he gets tripped up by his teammate. And then he goes out of bounds. But the problem with this, the whole problem with this is, look at the pursuit angles. Look at number 20. Look at the pursuit angle on this. He goes flat down the line. And now he's chasing upfield again. As if they don't know Jalen Hurts' his speed. As if they haven't played him before. It's like the Chiefs forgot like how to play football. I'm not even trying to be funny. So now we have a straight back. Oh, this is the pass interference. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. The Chiefs aren't really rushing. Guys are open. Saquon was wide open there. Dude shoved the DB in his head. We're not going to waste too much time on that. He literally shoved him in his head twice. So let's go to the next play. We don't have to spend time on this. I already put this up on YouTube Shorts, TikTok. See right there? He stiff arms him twice in the helmet. It's a big no-no. You can't do it. Either way, though, it was a great ball. That pass was on point, on the money. Really, Jalen Hurts looked like the real quarterback this game, and that's what they wanted. They wanted Mahomes to look like shit the entire game, and Jalen looked like a god. But I say that very loosely because there are no gods. There's only one. But anyway, they only let Mahomes look good in the fourth quarter at the end when he threw that bomb, right? And then he had that other one to Xavier earlier in the game. So Xavier scored both their touchdowns, but they just decided not to block all game. We're going to get to that, I hope, so I can show you guys. So this is what, the beginning of the game. They're doing the RPO nonsense. Wide open guy, wide open guy. And then after this play, you're thinking right here, okay, we're going to have a good game. They're driving. They're doing well. It's going to be good. And then after this play, it's over. Literally, it was over. They got this first down, and then it was just downhill after there. Like, people would probably thought, oh, this is going to be a good game. Nope. No one's open, though. Here, look at, no one's trying to get open. Watch these receivers just run into guys. Like right here, you would never just run a route with someone pressed on you. You would do a move. You would juke. You know what I mean? You would do something to get him off of you. You wouldn't just run into him like it's practice and you're running a pass skelly. That's what it is, guys. I figured it out. Basically, the Chiefs' offense was a look offense. They were playing basically the look team offense for the Philadelphia Eagles. And on defense, same thing. They were playing pass skelly. You know what I mean? They weren't trying their hardest. They were just patty caking, touching guys, letting them catch the ball. A look defense. That's what we call it. That's the look team right there. Give us a look. And that's what they did. They weren't really playing for real. They looked like they were at practice, giving the other team a look to prepare for a game. That's what it looked like. Look at these receivers. No one's trying to really bust a move to get open. No one's open, but the thing is, no one's trying to get open. They're just running generic routes up the field. You know what I mean? Like, literally, that's not how you run routes to get open. If you want to get open in the NFL, as soon as the quarterback says hike as a receiver at the line of scrimmage, you have to be juking so to get the guy off balance. And in the middle of the route, you might have to put another move. And then at the top of the route, there's another move that might have to be made. So we're talking 3 moves in one route. Do you see any moves in any of these routes other than guys running straight? Look at this. No one is making a move to get open. They're just running routes straight. Like they see it on the piece of paper. Oh, run streak. Oh, I'm just going to run straight. No, that's not what you do. And that's not what they were doing all season until now. I find that to be a little weird. It's just me, though. And then this play, I didn't understand this play. He's running, ring around the rosy. And then dude doesn't get blocked here. I thought he should have spun out of this one or even accelerated past the D tackle, and then he throws the ball up for grabs. And right there, I knew it was going to be a long day. He threw that up for grabs. That's when I was like, yeah, it's going to be a long day. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly. And here it starts and it begins. So they motion out to the right. Chiefs only bring 3 guys on a late 4th guy who picks the wrong hole. Saquon's wide open. But Jalen throws it to another wide open guy. I don't know how this guy is so open. So look at this, guys. Pay attention to this. You practically have 3 guys here on 1 guy. And then now it's 2 guys because this guy's going to run off. So this guy really, he should be on Saquon. This guy is there. And then this guy should be on the tight end that was wide open. You don't need 2 guys over here. You know what I mean? One of these 2 guys messed up, guys. One of these 2 guys was supposed to be over here. And my guess it's the guy that I said. Because the guy chasing him is obviously the guy that's on him. The guy that was just standing around looking around like, I need a hot dog. That's the guy that was supposed to be on this guy. And that's why I do these breakdowns. Because it goes so fast during the game that I can't really see what's going on. But now I can see it clear as day. and now you have a wide two other guys that are just free and able to make the tackle. So where were these guys when they were supposed to be covering someone? Why is it like 10 yards of space on either side almost? It doesn't make sense. That just means they're letting them do what they want to do. You see what I mean? You got two Chiefs guys by themselves, right? How are there two guys here and no green shirts, but now you guys are able to make the tackle? And then we talked about this guy. So that was three guys on the Chiefs that were just unaccounted for, just next to each other, or just on the field, just doing whatever they want. But we're supposed to believe that this is real football. Andy Reid is pulling a Bill Belichick, bro, from Super Bowl. I forget what it was, Super Bowl 52 or something against the Patriots versus the Eagles. Yeah, that Super Bowl where Belichick just didn't coach. Same here. Andy Reid didn't coach this game at all. He just told the guys. He let Matt Nagy call the plays. He said, "Nagy, you call these plays, bro. I'm gonna just sit back." And Spagnuolo was not calling his best defense at all. He was literally calling the worst defenses. He wasn't really sending the best blitzes when he was supposed to at all. He was calling the worst blitzes, guys. He was sitting back when he was supposed to be aggressive. He was aggressive when he was supposed to sit back. He was just calling anything, bro. It was only to the point where it's like he's just telling guys to just stand in random places. We got to let them do whatever they want. Everyone do whatever you want. The only people that semi-look do what they're supposed to do is the D linemen. Because on the TV, all we can see is the four guys rushing, right? And it looks like they're doing what they're supposed to do until you put it in slow motion. And you see guys next to each other or half-assing or crashing or falling. Whatever you want to insert. Makes no sense that this guy's wide open like this. And it was just all game, guys. Just not covering. Let's see what happens here. He's open again. The tight end is open again, guys. I saw that from the beginning. Look at this. He's open the whole time I'm saying it. Look at it. No one bumps him. No one covers him. He's open the entire time. You got a D lineman, number 56, chasing him. That's Karlaftis. Karlaftis has no business chasing this guy. And they got lucky. That was supposed to be a catch. They got lucky. But it was a penalty anyway. It was a penalty anyhow. Now they do a blitz. See, this is one of Spagnuolo's terrible blitzes, but the Eagles, they were ready and they were all over this. I don't know what that was. Look at the coverage over here, guys. What is that? How did he even get open on that? It's almost like... Oh, I see why the defender stopped his feet. Right here, watch. Right there, stopped his feet. You saw it? He planted both his feet on the ground, and that's all it takes. Once, as a DB, if you plant your feet on the ground like that, you are now at 0 miles per hour. Once you're at 0 miles per hour, you're not going to be able to chase after someone that can run 20 plus miles per hour. Think about it, guys. You're pressing someone, but you stop your feet fully, but this guy's still running. How are you going to be able to run with him now if you stop your feet like that? When you're taught as a DB to always keep your feet chopping, always keep moving. Explain that to me if you can. I'll listen. Might not go far, but I'll listen. See what I mean? Look, he goes. Right there. I got it perfectly. Stopped his feet right there. You see that? Right there, and you can see the receiver's looking down at his feet. Once you see this as a receiver, you could tell him to kiss the baby. Like my man Ocho Cinco used to say, make him kiss the baby. Boom, feet planted. Now you just run up the sideline and just pray the quarterback can hit you inside your catch radius. That's all you got to do at this point. Flat-footed, caught him. See, you see him having to re-accelerate. That's why he looked like he got beat so bad, because he had to re-accelerate. Now he catches up again after all that re-accelerating, and the throw is actually what was underthrown. And that was Doxson. That's their third wideout doing that to you on their number 2 corner. It's a shame. Look for the Chiefs to make a move on Myles Garrett, guys, because they saw how Philly looked so dominant on the D-line. If you compare Myles Garrett with Chris Jones, get a few offensive linemen, because they're going to need a tackle, maybe 2 tackles. You get Myles Garrett, get a couple tackles, right? And they're going to need a corner or 2. They're going to need another, because McDuffie is not... He can't cut it by himself. He's going to need another bigger guy, bigger corner next to him, someone to help take the pressure off him. They need two solid corners. They had Snead, but they had to let him go. If they had Snead, they'd be in a much better position, but you can't keep everyone. So they're going to probably draft corner, and they're going to draft tackle, probably make a move on Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? Because the name of the NFL is the team that makes the most moves is the team that's going to win the Super Bowl. But don't be surprised if the Eagles try to get Myles Garrett, because they are going to lose Milton. I forget his name, but they're D lineman. His name's Milton. But if they don't sign his contract, they can make a move on Myles Garrett and just insert him right in there and then go for a two-peat. But this Eagles team is going to be very dangerous here on out. All right. I'm taking quite a bit with this. So we're going to do a little bit more, and then we'll finish up tomorrow. Oh, this is the tush push. We're not going to waste time on this. Somehow this made the highlights. I don't know how. It's so unesthetically pleasing. Alright, so let's watch this terrible, all of a sudden, Chiefs offense. So right here, clean pocket right here. He actually has a good pocket. Now let's see the decision making. Now he runs off as if he doesn't have time, but he has time right here. Now Nolan's going to get an arm on him. He's going to try to do a throw on the run, right? I remember this pass right here. He could have made that pass if he wanted to, but now he's going to act like, oh, the pressure was there. All the dude did was touch your leg. He could have made that throw. He just wanted to sail it. That's all that was. Mahomes is sailing passes on purpose all game long. We've seen him make the tightest throws ever. Now Jalen's the one making the throws that Mahomes usually makes. You know what I mean? These are Mahomes type throws. These are the throws that Mahomes make. It almost looked like these players switch bodies for a game. Because Mahomes looked like how Jalen would normally look throughout the year. And Jalen looked like how Mahomes would normally look. It looked like they traded places. But I wish they just made it more entertaining. If you're going to make Mahomes tank, make him tank like he did against the Bengals. So it's more entertaining. We see some scoring, a closer game. Then I can call him out still, but at least it's not like a complete waste of our time where we're like, oh, this team is definitely going to win. Like, nah. Alright, let's see what happens on this. They're already beat by alignment. No one on here, no one on here. This is not going to be good. They're beat by alignment. And they run the ball on an even word. They spread them out. And they're not even beat on numbers, but these linebackers aren't reacting until the blocks come in. Then they run into the blocks. How convenient is that? Yeah, these Chiefs didn't show up. Look at them. There's no get off at all. No one's trying to get off. Oh, right there. Look at this linebacker. Stutter. Watch this. You saw him stutter, guys? Watch this. Watch closely, guys. I'm going to pause. You're going to see this guy. He's going to run up. Instead of going at him full speed and hitting him, you're going to watch him stutter. He's going to take like 3-4 stutter steps. Waits for the quarterback to throw it, and then he approaches. Watch. Pay attention, guys. I'm going to unpause. Pay attention. Look at his feet. You're going to notice he stutters. Or saw that? He stutter stepped on purpose. It's like he didn't want to go fully to go for the sack. So these guys were definitely told not to really play hard and go at the quarterback hard. But even though he threw a pick here, he didn't really go for the sack fully. And they were doing this all game, guys. Maybe they were supposed to let the interception happen because this was a bad pick. This was a really bad pick. But they gave it right back though. Mahomes throws it right back. He gives it to Braun, I think, or the rookie, one or the other. Maybe this, I forget. There were so many picks. That one I couldn't believe. This one was just Mahomes. This is both of them. This one is on Mahomes and it's on Travis. Mahomes purposely inaccurately throws the ball into the dirt. And then Travis acts like it's just too far out of his reach. But we've seen Travis go low to make catches like that. Remember last year? Oh, I've never wanted a Super Bowl more than I've wanted this one. He didn't say none of that this year because he knew he was going to lose. And like he just knew he was going to lose, man. Dirt. In the dirt. Dead fish. Literally, looks like a dead fish. Like, he just looks like... Look at him right there. Right there, guys. He looks defeated already. It's only 7-0 in the second quarter. Why do you look so defeated? What's with your body language? Why are you... He's walking like this. Like, oh, man. Like, woe was me. Like, fucking man up. Like, it's ridiculous. If you're gonna have to take a dive like a man. You know what I mean? Don't mope around like a little bitch. Excuse my French, but like, just take it like a man. Take it on the chin. You know? Let him chin check you. Take it. Like, it's obvious enough. And watch this. Crash inside. They do a twist, though. They twisted. I'll let that slide. But I won't let this slide, though. This is a beautiful throw, but the defender had a chance to pull on the brakes. He's looking at the ball. Watch the defender. The defender is literally looking back at the ball. Now, see, the defender's looking back at the ball. So he could literally pull on the brakes, let the receiver keep running, pull on the brakes, and play the ball. Because you're looking at the ball. You see the ball coming. Don't keep running with the receiver. Let the receiver keep running. Get your position. High point. Done. That's all you do. Because he's looking at... You can see him looking at the ball right now. Which is a very rare sighting in the NFL. These DBs never look at the ball. But he's actually looking at the ball. So... he should be making that play, guys. That's all I'm going to say. And he just lets him catch it. Doesn't rip at the ball. Doesn't do anything. Just lets him. No effort at all. So they fake left. Defensive end crashes inside. No edge. No chance. That's a really good tackle, though. We don't... Very, very rarely do we see tackles that are that nice in the NFL. That was a very nice tackle. Alright, we're not going to watch a kick. Let's go right through this. Oh, is this... Oh, yeah, the center kept moving the ball during the game. That's annoying. I hate when the centers do that. At any level of football, it's so annoying when the center moves the football before the snap. Because it's like we're all watching the ball and you're trying to get a cheating-ass jump on us. It's stupid. I hate it. Alright, this is just... So the right tackle... Oh, actually, that's Kelsey. Kelsey lets bro right in. Like, what was that, Kelsey? What kind of form was that? Look at Kelsey leaving his tight end out or his quarterback out to dry. He doesn't even kick back to get any depth. He just lets the guy right through. Watch. This is on Kelsey. He better hope that he doesn't get rated on this game to get in the Pro Hall of Fame. Look at that. He let the guy right through. He let the guy right through, and he's standing right there calling for the ball. How do you accept him to throw the ball when the guy's already on him? You're supposed to block him for a second, not just let him through. Kelsey. I don't think I've ever seen a tight end play so bad. And Madden, they better drop his overall to like an 80-something, bro. Because I think he's like a 99. He's got to be like an 80 overall after this game. That's if he didn't retire, which I think he did. So who let the guys through this time? So right here. Right, left guard and left tackle. That's all it is. The left guard should have been helping over here. Because the center has that guy. He comes out to help late. He just helps way too late. Terrible awareness. Just not knowing and feeling out the play. That's all that is. The center didn't need help on that play. The center had everything handled for a while. So that guard should have been there already. He took so long to get over there. But it happens quickly. But like these linemen know when to move and when to not. So right here, the Philly DN crashes in a little and gets caught up. No edge, no chance idea. Same idea. But this is what? Doesn't matter. They had the edge sealed. They had what they needed. And then Mahomes just throws it right to the other team. The fanboys are going to be like, oh no, he jumped it. He made such a great play on the ball. He's such a good defender. He jumped the pass. No, he did not. Mahomes threw the ball directly at him. With a clean edge. Like, there's literally no pressure in his face. Clean pocket. We've seen this a trillion times completed. Now he throws it right to the other team. And I'm supposed to expect, or I'm supposed to think that this wasn't done on purpose. Looks like Rich Gannon all over again, guys. This literally looks like Rich Gannon right all over again. Yeah, we're not gonna watch this again. This. I mean, we can see the throw from behind. It right there. Like, you can't tell me that he didn't throw that right at the defender and that he didn't see that defender because he was running right. So that means you see everything on the right side of the field in front of you. So you can't tell me that he didn't see that defender there. I'm just not buying it. I just refuse to buy that logic because there's no logic to that. So you're basically saying he doesn't have eyeballs and his awareness just went out the window. I'm just not buying it. This was a pass to Cooper DeJean. And then they let him score. They didn't even try. Look at this tackle attempt. He didn't even try to pull him back. Think about this guy. Joe Thuney is 300 pounds. Cooper DeJean is maybe 200 pounds. Soaking wet. So why could this tackle not pull him by his waist and pull him out of bounds? Because he didn't try to. He just let go of him. Tell me you didn't see 62 just let go. Right there, he lets go of him. I didn't see fingers pulling back. He just went like that and let him go. This is getting rough, guys. I'm going to show a few more and then we'll do part 2 tomorrow. I gotta go. I got things to do. I don't really have time to do the full breakdown, so we'll finish this up tomorrow. But I'll do a few more plays. So on this play, Mahomes immediately just goes into scramble mode. Doesn't let the play develop. I get it. He didn't have time. But he did, though. If he stayed in his progression, he decided to run, and that is what messed up the whole play. He should have just stayed where he was. But I know what they're going to do. They're going to blame this on the O-line. Oh, their O-line is so bad now they need new linemen. They're going to make all these changes. Yeah, we know. We know. We've seen this before when they lost to the Buccaneers. We know. Alright, so they run to the right. Backpedaling. The D-tackles are backpedaling. Not really fighting to get off. That's Chris Jones. Chris Jones was playing patty cake all game. He wasn't aggressive at all. He literally just latched on, and now he's just backpedaling. Doesn't get off. He's still not even turning around to look for the ball. Like, Chris Jones did not care about this game at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this D lineman. Look how far off the ball he is. Look where his helmet is. He's a full yard off of the ball, and this guy's offsides. So you got one guy offsides. You got one guy not even lined up properly. But this is a Super Bowl team. All of a sudden, they're just making all these mistakes. Look how long it took this left end to get to the latch on. It gives Jalen all that extra time. It's a game of inches. They got the sack, but they could have got there sooner if they lined up properly. Yeah, KC's four-man rush is definitely not that powerful. They're going to have to do something about that. Even though we know Chris Jones definitely took this game off. Like, look at this. No effort at all. Look at that. What kind of effort is that? That is no effort, guys. So Chris Jones literally didn't try this game. All that money they're getting paid, and they can just go out there and dog it. It's stupid. Look at Chris Jones. Look at him just standing there. Look at Chris Jones, guys. Just standing around. Having a jolly old time. So, yeah, I guess we'll watch till halftime. And we'll watch the second half tomorrow. Even though, it's going to be all Philly. Bad pass. I don't know how that made it. How does that play make it in the highlights? It was a ball in the dirt is on the highlights? Like, what? Yeah, the linebacker did dive and make a nice play, but, this is just a bad throw. He didn't even give the receiver a chance. He threw it low and behind the receiver, guys. Like, you guys have to understand the depth of how bad this pass was. This is a pass that he just would never throw so horribly. He throws it literally behind him and low for the linebacker to get it. If he threw it in front and in like a mid throw in front of him, like right here, My man is catching and running for a few yards, like 20, 30 yards probably. But he throws it behind and late. Not only throws it behind, he throws it late. And he throws it with no velocity. Enough velocity that the linebacker can catch it in midair. That's how you know he didn't throw with any type of velocity. Yeah, let's watch this in slow-mo. Yeah, I know his lineman went into him as he threw. I guess we can throw that in the equation, but we don't care. We don't care. You're Patrick Mahomes. You're supposed to be one of the best or the best ever. We need more. Sorry. No excuses. Not sorry. So this is just a crossing route. And they did a pick route. You can see it right here. But the dude kind of resists. See him? Pick route, pick route. But they called that against the Chiefs when they ran that same play, the pick route. But they don't call it on the Eagles, though. See, the whole narrative, they just wanted to kill the narrative about the Chiefs getting all the calls. And they gave the Eagles all the calls. That's all it was, guys. The NFL had to make a point to show everyone, no, we're not cheating for the Chiefs. If you think we are, we're going to show you that you're wrong. And boy, did they ever. I don't want to watch this pick route again. It was nauseating. And why? And another question, I think this is a good question to ask. Why in flying F is your middle linebacker guarding their number one receiver? You guys got to understand, number 32 is a middle linebacker. This is Nick Bolton. Why is your middle linebacker guarding A.J. Brown? What kind of game plan is that? What kind of game plan would you ever have your middle linebacker ever matched up with a number one wide receiver? But you guys swear that this was a real played out game with real coaching and strategy. What strategy is that you put your linebacker on a number one wideout? I want to know the strategy that's called. Like, I'm here. I'll listen. If you can tell me that strategy, I would love to hear it, because I literally can't think of any reason of why you would ever do that. So we'll watch this Xavier Worthy touchdown, and then we'll do the second half tomorrow, because I got some stuff to do. Oh, yeah, this drop right here, I couldn't believe this, guys. I have no dog in this fight, but we have been watching DeAndre Hopkins for the last decade or more make one-handed catches on three guys, right? He has probably, other than like Randy Moss and like those NFL greats from back in the day, he probably has like 5 of the top 10 best catches that we've ever seen. DeAndre Hopkins. And you mean to tell me he's going to drop a routine catch wide open like this in the Super Bowl? And I'm going to, I showed you guys another view of this. Instead of going like this to catch the ball, my man's going like this. Like, as you could see the video, he went like this and he moved his arm up like he wasn't trying to catch the ball. You can see his arms right now, they're spread apart, falling to the ground. Like, what? So you're just not trying to do what you were paid millions to do? Look at his arms. Like, what? Like, not even natural looking at all. If they show another view of this, I want you guys to see the atrocity of that play. They're not going to show it again because they know how fake that play is. And we're going to leave it right here, guys. We'll run this one more play. He's able to break the tackle on a screen. But a little too late, guys. So we'll leave it off right here for part 1. We'll do the second half tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.